have one, then I have, let's say, another area, which is area 2. So originally what I said that an area, every area has to be connected to area 0 directly or indirectly. Now, see here, this area 2 is not connected to area 0. So it cannot be part of OSPF. It cannot be part of OSPF. So in order to make it part of OSPF, what we do is we would be starting from here. So now this is an area border router. This router is nothing. As per OSPF terminology given in the RFC, this is same as internal router, no special, but it is on the border of two areas. None of those areas are area 0. So this router does not qualify being considered an ABR, because the ABR definition says at least one of the interfaces of that router should be in the area 0. So this, let's say, is R1. This, let's say, R2. So R1 is ABR, but R2 is not ABR. Why? Because one interface is in area 1, the other interface is in area 2. None of the interfaces is in the area 0. So what I do is I need, so such routers, I have not seen a terminology used for this router, but these routers, I've seen a terminology called boogie router. In some other books, they would call such routers like boogie routers, as they are a sort of border routers, but they're not ABR because they don't qualify. So in order to, so area 2 is not really part of OSPF. In order to make this area to be part of OSPF, I draw this dotted line. I call this dotted line a virtual link. So virtually, you have to declare a neighborhood between this router R2 and R1. Once you have configured, so how you configure, I will sit on R2, and when I'm configuring OSPF, I would say, oh, R1 is my virtual neighbor, and I will go on R1 and I would say R2 is my virtual neighbor. Once I have declared this neighborhood, though we are not directly connected, so we would be connected through other routers in this, right? But we are not directly connected, but we will become virtually directly connected. So that would complement the other comment which I was saying. Now, area 2 is indirectly connected. Indirectly connected to area 0. So now it becomes part of a OSPF. Now it becomes a part of OSPF, right? So what essentially virtual link has done, it has converted a boogie router. It has converted a boogie router into a sort of ABR. So this router was not working as ABR R2, but now virtually it has become sort of a virtual ABR. So if an area is not connected directly to backbone area, then you have to make a virtual link. And virtual link gives birth to another type of network in OSPF, which is called virtual network. So this is in addition to all other networks which I was earlier talking about, like here, point-to-point and NVMe, BC, point to multi-point. In addition to them, there would be also a virtual network. So where virtual network would be in this situation? When an area is not directly connected to the backbone area, you have to make a virtual network. There are other uses of virtual network also, which we will look in, but this is one of the primary uses.